Hi, this is Blake Angelos with Yamaha Corporation America here with the all-new arranger workstation, the PSR-S670. The S670 is a great instrument for both songwriters, hobbyists, entertainers, professional musicians even. It has a host of great sounds that are instantly accessible via the categories over on my right. On my left, I have accompaniment styles that are professionally recorded, and I can recall those as well. So, rather than talk about this instrument, let's play some of the sounds so you can hear how great this instrument truly sounds. Now, Yamaha's been making handcrafted acoustic pianos for well over 100 years, and virtually all our instruments have great sounding pianos, and the PSR-S670 is no different. So I'll play some of the piano, but then I'll also add an accompaniment style so you can hear how these two elements go together to create music instantly. So the style that I brought up was a Bossa Nova style. And a lot of Bossa Nova styles I find are just okay, but this one is spectacular. The reason why I think that is because for one thing, the guitar is just there and it's just a shaker. So it's not over the top yet. It allows me to build when I move to different sections in the style. But you notice how it follows the chords as well. That is so cool. And I love that instantaneous creation that you get from an arranger. And this one's called Slide Classic Guitar, and I love how this feels and plays. Now listen, when I hit the keyboard hard, it actually slides into the note, which is exactly how a guitar player would play if they were playing. And you'll hear it when I play it right here. So that sound right there is really inspiring. I love how that plays and feels. So to bring a rhythm in, I have a collection of these styles over here. And I've selected one that I think works for the song I'm thinking of, and it's called the country ballad style. All I have to do is tap in the tempo over here. If I tap 4 times, it sets the tempo and the drums will come in. Check it out. So now I'm going to tap tempo again, but I've turned on the accompaniment, so I'll bring the whole band in as well. Check it out. So that sounds great, but let's say I wanted to strip the band down a little bit and maybe pull the strings out and just have the drums and the bass and maybe the guitar. There are a few ways I can do that. One of them, I can just go to channel on and off and turn off channels. So I see the 2 rhythm channels, the bass channel, 2 chord channels, a pad and a guitar channel. That's one way to do it. But we've added these 2 assignable live control knobs that you can assign these to do a whole slew of things, from controlling the voice sounds, effect sends, but you can also do a cool one. And to find out how to do this, I just hit the assign button and I look in the screen. And one of the things that's listed here is style/track mute. So I can now, with a turn of the knob, bring back the accompaniment and strip down some of the elements that I may or may not want. So check this out. So So now when I'm playing, the whole band is playing. I can hear the strings, but listen to what happens when I turn this knob to the left that's assigned to this track mute. Everybody's gone except the drums. Now I can slowly bring in different parts. Now I just have the bass and the drums. But if I want to do something like a sus chord where I have an on bass chord, it doesn't hear that other chord. So I'm going to need another chord in here. So I'll bring it up a little bit more to the right. Now I have the guitar. Now listen. Now I like that. That's cool. Really easy to get a great sound, a great style happening for writing songs. I love that about these instruments. Here's another great sound. These are classic tone wheel organ sounds, and I have them both on right 1 and right 2. I also have this assigned to the FC7, which is a foot pedal that I have down here, that I can adjust the volume just like you would on a tone wheel organ. Here's this sound along with a new style called organ groove. This is pretty cool. Check it out. Top boost, so you have a little bit more presence in the amp. Now if I want to look at any of these, all I have to do is hit the detail button and I can see all of the effects that I can change in here. Top boost is what mode it's in. If I move down a little lower, I have speaker type. Here it says the speaker type, American Combo 4x10. If I move down a little further, I have mic position. Right now it's set center, meaning that the microphone is right in front of the amp, but if I turn it a little bit the other way, it's edge, so it turns off to the edge, so I get a little off-axis miking. Those are some of the cool parameters that you can edit in these cool new distortion effects that have been added to the PSR-S670. So now I have this guitar set up how I want with the right effects. Let's listen to it with this new style called indie rock. This is a pretty cool style. The next voice I'm going to play for you is the jazz flute voice and the muted trumpet voice, but I like to play those together. But I'll play them separately first so you can hear them. The thing I like about the jazz flute voice is it's very expressive, but when you hit the top velocity, you get the overblow flute sound. Now the muted trumpet sound is this. So when I combine them together, so now I'm going to play it with this style called jazz pop. New to the PSR-S670 are all new DJ styles. A DJ style has chord progressions programmed within the variation, which allows you to take your hands off the keyboard and interact with the sounds. In this case, we have these new assignable knobs that are called live control knobs. I can press the assign button and I have a host of things that I can assign to those knobs to control the style. In this case, this knob is doing track mutes, so I can bring out some of the elements of the style, like the chords, and just have the drums and add the bass and add some chords. The other one I have here is set to style, filter, resonance, and cutoff frequency, so I can open and close the filter of the style. So before I play this style, I should point out a few things that are going to happen. I'm definitely going to use these knobs over here like I explained, but I have my multipads over here. Last time I used them to trigger internal sounds, but now I'm going to trigger audio files directly from my USB flash.
Chérie, mon petit chérie, mon petit.
So not only can you assign audio to the multipads, there's actually a whole new USB audio player and recorder on board. Anything that I play, I can record directly to this USB flash stick right here at 44.1 16-bit CD quality audio. It's a great thing to have at your disposal when you're creating music. So here's actually an audio file of a blues that I put together that streams right up here so you can hear how easy it is to get to it and play a piano with it, for example. Another great aspect of the PSR-S670 is its ability to load in voice and expansion style packs from our website, YamahaMusicSoft.com. Now, before, you could only load in one style pack, and if you wanted to have a different style pack, you would have to erase the old one and load in another one. Well, that changes with Expansion Manager version 2.3. This allows you to mix and match style packs. So if you have something from one style pack that you want to use with a different style pack, you can create your own custom styles and voices using this software. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching this quick demonstration of the PSR-S670. I'm Blake Angelos with Yamaha Corporation America. Thanks a lot for listening.